Hey folks, welcome back. I want to do a quick update on this pickup here. This is we had in another video. This is a 98 Dodge Ram with a 24 valve Cummins in it. This one came to the shop as a crank and no start. And if you watched the last video, we'll go through about what we found with having to dealing with the wait to start light and all that kind of stuff, and ended up having a defective ECM. Even though I don't know if we mentioned in that video or not, I don't think I did, as far as when we would heat the ECM up with a heat gun, we can get this thing to start and run, and then it would run and be just fine. Did have a check engine light on when it did start and run. And even when it was warmed up and all that stuff, you still could not connect to the PCM, because you don't connect to the ECM and PCM separately. It's they kind of link together some sort of what. Anyways, when you try to connect to the PCM, that's when you'll actually be able to get into the ECM at the same time. I don't exactly know how that works, but that's pretty much what I learned on this deal. But anyhow, when we would get this thing to run, check engine light was on, but it could not connect to the PCM to clear any codes or whatever was causing that check engine light. So I don't even know what was causing that. So essentially we took the ECM, sent it off, got it overhauled. They actually called me, when they first looked at it, said, yeah, it failed the cold test. I said, well, that doesn't surprise me. And then I told them what we had found and all that. I said, well, that makes sense. So anyhow, it was a little bit of a, he told me they don't see them fail that much like that when it's cold. Usually it's when they're warmed up is when they tend to fail that way and lose communication, this, that, and the other. So anyhow, that's kind of what we're talking about on this. But like I said, we sent off the ECM, got it rebuilt, got it installed in here, and then so now this thing is cranking and starting, no check engine light even when I very first fired it up. And then I can also connect to the PCM now and look for codes. There wasn't any at all, so that was the batteries were disconnected or whatever, obviously, while we had the ECM out. And then put the new ECM in, connect to the batteries, turn the key on. They even sent a little instruction booklet or whatever. As soon as you turn the key on, go slowly down with the accelerator pedal and then slowly back just one time. I happened to just shut the key off after I did that, and then I went ahead and fired it up and fired right up. So anyhow, anyways, warmed up right now, so we'll just go ahead and turn this key and So anyways, yeah, when we got a brake light on there, I don't know if we're gonna figure out what that is or not. That's up to the customer if they want to figure that out or not. I did also notice that, when this thing was running the last time, we did have, along with the check engine light, we did have an ABS light. I never did even look into that. I was able at that time to communicate with the ABS module, but and I think it did have a code for one of the sensors, but I don't remember which wheel or rear or front. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. It doesn't have the code in it anymore. It's gone. So whether that's related to the ECM issue or not, I don't know. Somehow or another, all these modules do end up talking to each other at some point. But so anyhow, this is all we're going to do with this video is pretty much, failed ECM, got everything rebuilt, get it all installed, and now we're all good to go. So anyhow, hopefully this helps. with you with something anyhow. Thanks for watching.